Have you ever wondered why some people seem to turn every thought into gold while others struggle to achieve even their smallest goals? Why some individuals seem to effortlessly create success, happiness, and fulfillment while others are trapped in cycles of doubt and frustration? It's as if there's a secret power that they've tapped into, a way of thinking that shapes their world and transforms their reality. This isn't about luck or external circumstances. It's about mastering the way you think. That gap between where you are and where you want to be is not as wide as you imagine. The bridge is built in your mind, one thought at a time. Our thoughts are the architects of our reality. They determine how we perceive the world, the actions we take, and the results we achieve. Every great achievement began as a single thought, a spark of an idea that was nurtured and acted upon. When you understand how to control and channel your thoughts, you gain the ability to design a life that aligns with your deepest desires. But here's the truth. Most people allow their thoughts to run on autopilot, shaped by external influences, fears, and limiting beliefs. To master the art of thinking is to reclaim control, to consciously choose the ideas you hold, and to shape the reality you experience. Today, we'll uncover the secrets of mastering the art of thinking, a skill that has the potential to transform your life. This isn't a vague promise or a lofty concept. It's a practical, step-by-step process that anyone can follow. By the end of this journey, you'll understand how to align your thoughts with your goals, overcome mental roadblocks, and develop the discipline to create the life you've always dreamed of. Together, we'll explore the foundational principles of powerful thinking, uncover the habits that lead to success, and equip you with tools to think clearly, boldly, and effectively. This is your opportunity to turn every thought into a stepping stone toward greatness. Let's begin. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. This is not just a simple saying, but a golden principle in mastering your mindset. Every thought you hold, from the smallest notions to the grandest ideas, has a direct impact on your life. Negative thoughts, such as doubts or fears, are like stones thrown into a stream, creating small ripples that gradually spread and affect all aspects of your reality. Conversely, when your mind is filled with positive, inspiring, and believing thoughts, you not only change how you perceive yourself, but also how the world reacts to you. The law of mind asserts that the quality of your thinking determines the quality of your life, which means you have full control to change your reality by controlling your thoughts. The law of correspondence, an ancient but powerful principle, states that, as within, so without. Your outer reality is a direct reflection of your inner thoughts and feelings. If you often find yourself stuck in a cycle of limitations and failures, the issue does not only lie in external circumstances, but also in how you think about them. A mind dominated by limitations will create a limited reality. On the other hand, when you direct your thoughts towards abundance, opportunities, and gratitude, your outer world will shift accordingly. This is not magic, but a process where your mind guides your actions and decisions, triggering a chain of positive responses in life. To apply these two principles in practice, the most important step is to start building a rich inner world. Dedicate time each day to observe and control your thoughts. Ask yourself, are my current thoughts helping me move closer to my goals, or are they holding me back? If the answer is that they are not helping, take control and replace them with more positive ideas. You can do this by developing a habit of recording things you are grateful for, setting clear goals, and visualizing yourself achieving them. Imagine in vivid detail a day in the future when you have accomplished your goals. How do you feel? Who is with you? What challenges have you overcome to get there? This vision will become a powerful motivator to keep you moving forward. Building a rich and meaningful outer reality starts with cultivating a strong and clear inner mind. Consider your mind as a garden. If you sow seeds of faith, hope, and determination, you will reap a bountiful harvest of success. But if you allow weeds of fear, anger, and negativity to take over, that garden will become barren. Creating a rich inner world not only brings personal happiness, but also helps you achieve long-term goals. This requires perseverance, but the results are always worth it. You will not only feel a change within yourself, but also in how the world responds to you, as if everything is aligning to support your forward progress. Every day, spend at least 10 minutes practicing these principles. Repeat positive affirmations like, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to, or I control my thoughts and direct them towards success. These simple practices will become the foundation for creating the life you dream of. And from there, you will deeply understand that reality is not something you merely accept, but something you can build through your thoughts and actions. The law of mental equivalence emphasizes that every achievement in the physical world begins with a clear image in the mind. If you want to achieve something, the first step is to create a detailed and vivid picture of that goal. Imagine your mind as a powerful creative machine. Once you input specific images, it will begin to find ways to turn them into reality. When you form a clear mental image of what you desire, you are sending a strong signal to your brain and subconscious that this is what I want to achieve. Because clarity is the starting point of all success, because if you don't know what you want, you will never know how to achieve it. Visualization techniques are a powerful tool to incorporate this mental image into your daily life. Don't just think about your goals vaguely. Let your mind experience them in detail and vividly. Ask yourself, what does my success look like? Where am I? How do I feel? What sounds do I hear around me? Who is with me? These details not only make the image in your mind more realistic, but also activate the feelings and emotions associated with success, boosting your motivation and commitment to take action. For instance, if you're visualizing attaining a leadership role in your career, imagine yourself standing before a team, confidently sharing your vision and earning the admiration and support of your colleagues. That sense of satisfaction and pride will drive you forward each day. Specific goals are the key to turning your mental image into reality. The human mind functions best when it has a clear direction. A general goal like, I want to be successful, will not be enough to activate your full potential. Instead, set specific goals such as I will complete an advanced skills course within 3 months, or I will save 10% of my monthly income to invest in a startup project this year. These clear goals are not only easy to track, but also help you measure progress, maintain motivation, and experience success with every small milestone you achieve. By combining the law of mental equivalence, visualization techniques, and the power of specific goals, you create a clear roadmap for yourself. This is not just a theoretical exercise, it is a practical action plan. Each day, set aside some quiet time to sit and visualize your goals. Feel them in every detail as if you have already achieved them. Write down your goals, read them aloud, and reaffirm them daily. These simple actions will make the image in your mind increasingly vivid, turning it into a compass that guides your actions and decisions. From this foundation, you will see that every small step you take is bringing you closer to the big picture you have forged in your mind. Belief is an invisible yet powerful force that shapes your life. According to the law of belief, what you deeply believe and feel with strong emotion will become your reality. When you believe that you can achieve something, you not only activate your inner potential, but also drive actions that create corresponding results. Your mind is a factory of reality, and your beliefs are the blueprint. If you believe that you deserve success and happiness, you will find ways to make them a reality. However, if you constantly doubt yourself and think success is only for the lucky ones, you will constrain yourself within a narrow framework of fear and lack of confidence. Remember, belief is not just a psychological state. It is the foundation on which you build every aspect of your life. To harness the power of belief, you must challenge the limiting beliefs that hold you back. These are negative thoughts such as, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, or I will fail. These beliefs act like brakes, stopping you from moving forward, making you doubt your abilities, and avoid opportunities. Challenging these limiting beliefs is not easy because they are often deeply rooted through negative experiences or environmental influences. However, identifying and confronting them is the first step to breaking the chains they create. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Where did it come from? And what would happen if I changed my way of thinking? Asking these questions will help you broaden your perspective and evaluate yourself more fairly. Once you have identified limiting beliefs, the next step is to transform them into positive beliefs. This is not just about changing the way you speak, but also about changing the way you feel and act. Replace statements like, I can't do that, with how can I achieve this? Or I will find a way to do it. When you change the questions you ask, you also shift your perspective and activate creative potential in your thinking. In addition, start building positive beliefs by acknowledging small successes, reminding yourself of your strengths, and surrounding yourself with people who believe in your capabilities. These practices create a positive feedback loop where each small success reinforces your belief and that belief continues to guide you to greater achievements. Belief is not static. It can be changed and developed. When you take control of your beliefs, you will find that your mind becomes stronger and that the limits you once felt were real are merely illusions created by your thoughts. Invest time to examine your beliefs, remove those that hinder you, and build ones that support your dreams and goals. Once you change your beliefs, you will not only change how you see yourself, but also how the world responds to you. Positive belief is the force that motivates you to step out of your comfort zone, conquer challenges, and move towards success with confidence and strength. Positive thinking is the foundation of every success, and to cultivate it, you must apply clear and practical principles. According to the law of focus, whatever you focus on will become stronger in your mind. If you spend your time dwelling on negative thoughts, they will grow into a large part of your life, overshadowing opportunities and positive possibilities. On the other hand, when you direct your attention to goals, solutions, and positive outcomes, you activate your brain to find ways to achieve them. Focus works like a magnifying glass, clarifying what you want to achieve and removing clutter from your mind. Begin each day by clearly identifying what you want to focus on, such as completing a project, improving a relationship, or enhancing your health. Then, regularly spend time reflecting and planning, ensuring that all your efforts are directed toward that goal. To make positive thinking a natural part of life, you need to develop good habits based on the law of habit. Small actions repeated consistently will shape how you think and react. If you often tell yourself that you're not capable, that belief will root deeply in your mind, forming an invisible barrier. Conversely, if you start each day by recognizing positive things, such as a small success or something you're grateful for, you'll gradually build a more optimistic attitude. Replacing harmful habits with positive actions is not an overnight task, but a process that requires patience and discipline. Try keeping a thought journal where you note down positive thoughts daily, or set up daily exercises like reading an inspirational quote or practicing mindfulness. These habits, when maintained, will gradually reshape the way you perceive the world and yourself. However, positive thinking cannot stand alone.